What if the secrets of the universe were hidden not in the vastness of space, but in the moment of our own passing? Today we're diving into the mysteries of Bardo Thödol, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, a text that provides one of humanity's most profound spiritual roadmaps, a guide for navigating the realms between death and rebirth, the bardos. The Bardo Thödol, or Tibetan Book of the Dead, is more than just a guide to the afterlife. This ancient text has been a cornerstone of Tibetan Buddhism for centuries, offering insight into death, the universe, and our own consciousness. It teaches that, in the moments after death, the soul enters a series of transformative stages called bardos, moving through visions and realms until rebirth. But this isn't just about death. It's a philosophy of living fully and understanding the nature of existence. Today, we'll explore the symbolic meaning of these bardos and why they hold keys to the mysteries of the cosmos. The origins of Bardo Thödol lie within Tibetan Buddhism, where it is traditionally read aloud to those who have recently passed. Translated as liberation through hearing in the intermediate state, the text was believed to be composed by Padmasambhava, an 8th century Indian Buddhist master. The Bardo Thödol is considered a teaching that guides souls through the intermediate state of death, offering them an opportunity to attain liberation or at the very least a favorable rebirth. In Tibetan Buddhism, Bardo translates to in-between state or transitional phase. There are various bardos not only after death, but also during life, like dreaming or meditative states. The death bardos, however, are a unique spiritual journey. Here, the Tibetan Book of the Dead explains that when we die, the soul doesn't simply pass from life to life. Instead, it enters an intermediate state full of visions, tests, and teachings. The bardos after death are divided into 3 stages: the Chikai Bardo, the Chonyad Bardo, and the Sidpa Bardo. The first stage, the Chikai Bardo, is the moment of death. In this stage, the soul experiences the initial release from the physical body. It's a moment of potential peace, where one may encounter a bright, all-encompassing light, often referred to as the clear light. Tibetan Buddhism teaches that this light represents ultimate reality, Dharmakaya, the formless, limitless nature of consciousness. However, due to fear and attachment, many souls shy away from this light and move further into the other bardos. The Chikai Bardo is a crucial moment. If the soul can recognize and merge with the clear light, liberation is possible. It's a profound lesson. Tibetan Buddhists believe that our attachments in life, fears, desires, ego, can blind us from the truth, from our original nature. In the teachings of the Bardo Thödol, the moment of death is like a mirror, reflecting our own state of mind. If we are not able to let go, the journey continues into the next bardo. Imagine facing a blinding light that holds all the answers to existence, yet feeling fear and turning away. Could our attachments in life be holding us back even in death? This concept isn't just about what happens when we die, but speaks to our experience in the present. What would we do if we faced that light right now? If the soul does not attain liberation in the Chikai Bardo, it then moves to the Chonyad Bardo, the Bardo of visions. Here, the soul experiences a series of visions, both beautiful and terrifying. The Chonyad Bardo is sometimes called the Bardo of deities, because the soul encounters various peaceful and wrathful deities, each representing different aspects of mind and cosmic forces. One by one, the peaceful deities appear. These beings radiate love and understanding, encouraging the soul to recognize their true nature. But if the soul continues to cling to attachments or is unable to see through the illusion, wrathful deities begin to appear, embodying frightening aspects of mind, fear, and anger. These deities and visions serve a purpose: to teach the soul that both love and fear are constructs of the mind. To attain liberation, the soul must learn to see beyond appearances. The Chonyad Bardo is like an intense meditation on all aspects of ourselves: our compassion, anger, desires, and fears. Tibetan Buddhism suggests that just as we face our emotions in the afterlife, so must we face them in life. Can we recognize these deities as parts of ourselves? If so, we may come closer to inner peace and ultimately liberation. Finally, we arrive at the Sidpa Bardo, the Bardo of rebirth. At this stage, if liberation hasn't been attained in the earlier bardos, the soul is drawn back toward physical existence. Here it encounters karmic forces that pull it toward a specific rebirth, shaped by the actions and intentions of past lives. In the Siddha Bardo, the soul experiences intense visions and attractions as it moves towards its next life. Tibetan Buddhism teaches that our attachments, desires, and unresolved karma influence the circumstances of our rebirth. The soul is said to enter the womb of its new life, and so the cycle begins again. The Siddha Bardo serves as a reminder of karma and its consequences, of how our choices impact not only this life, but our future lives. This stage underscores a powerful message. Each action we take leaves an imprint. The choices we make in this life shape not only our immediate experiences, but our future journeys, whether in this life or the next. The Siddha Bardo is a reminder that we're constantly creating our own reality. So, what does this mean for us? The teachings of Bardo Thödol are not just a roadmap for the afterlife, but also a guide for how we live now. Tibetan Buddhism encourages us to recognize the impermanence of life, to let go of fear and attachment, and to strive for clarity and compassion. Living fully means understanding that life itself is a bardo, a transitional state. Each moment, each thought, is an opportunity to see beyond our fears and attachments. The Tibetan Book of the Dead gives us a map of consciousness that is as much about life as it is about death. By facing our attachments, recognizing our emotions, and striving for compassion, we prepare ourselves for the ultimate journey. The bardos teach that our minds create reality. They show that we are the architects of our fate. So whether in this life or the next, what kind of reality will you choose to create?